have a question for you. Since you are a baseball fan like myself, we're going to play this scenario. You are the president of baseball operations for whatever team, let's say the Mets. And you have a sure thing. This is a perennial go-to thing that you're going to always have, but you have to choose one. But you have to give me a why. Would you rather have the league leader in home runs every year? Or would you rather have the RBI leader every year?
Just at the end of the day, when you like on paper, you're looking, okay, what's helping the team more? Like it'll be the RBIs. You're producing more runs. That's just like that aspect only. Because you could have 50 home runs, but say 80 RBIs, whatever. Like, you don't know how it could be all, just solo home runs, or, sometimes guys get on board on base and they're producing more, but it's because it's just hard because, like, the home run could also be good if you're coming in clutch moments and, winning the game, whatever it may be, but I said just, like, on paper, what is producing for the team more would be the runs. So
yeah, I mean, good answer. That's what I went with as well, is that I would rather have somebody who's driving in, because you got to remember, right? History always is kind to the all-around hitter. We've had guys that hit 23 home runs and drove in 140. So you can, like you said, you can hit 40 home runs and don't have to drive in 100. It's about the quality more than the quantity of the home runs. So give me a guy like Juan Soto that can be able to hit 30, but he's going to walk 170 times. And he's going to drive in close to 100. He's more valuable than a guy that's going to hit 47 home runs and 110 RBIs and then bat 215. You know what I'm saying? So you have to think about what are the building blocks for a team that's going to be beneficial. Somebody who's going to be a table setter every year that I can be able to pencil in as being the league leader in RBIs. That means that my team is going to be very good with runners in scoring position every year. Just because you have this high level of run producer in your lineup. If you got a guy like that bats third or cleanup, you're going to drive in a lot of runs. So that's why the RBI should always be the answer. Depending on who you speak to, it might vary, but it should always be the answer if you're trying to build the prototypical run-producing baseball team. It has to be the RBI guy.
yeah, like it could be. I feel like, for a lot of teams, typically, home run leader is RBI leader, but it's not always the case. Like we had Pete Alonso last year was the league leader on the team and only had 80-something RBIs, and you had Brandon Nimmo who had a horrible second half, and he had more RBIs than him. So, but it's just like coming in those moments and producing the runs, scoring the runs is see what matters most. So
yeah. It's all about timely hitting. That's what makes a team special. Timely hits. A guy, you have guys out there that hit solo shots all the time, but do they help the team much? Not really. I'm not gonna say they don't. They runs, but you'd rather drive in guys than just hit solo shots all the time because you tend to have an anemic offense if everything is just now. If you're having 5, 6, 7 solo shots a game, okay, cool, but that's not the norm. That's not what happens in baseball. You need to make sure that you're not leaving guys on base. You're driving guys in. You have a high 350 average with runners in scoring position instead of being in the low twos. So you want to have somebody that can be able to, as soon as you know that they're coming, okay, cool. Pitchers have a decision to make. They can either walk him or try to make it difficult and keep it within a single, so the damage is not so crazy. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be the RBI guy. So good answer, because if you picked something else, I would have excommunicated you. Get out.
Get kicked out.
Out.